Hey gang, Omid here from Mobility Engineering. We've got another how-to video for you today. Just for pretense, I'm not a manual wheelchair user. I'm just using this as a demonstrator for you all to then understand how this solution could work. Now, the solution we're going to be talking about is the Brawn Ability Transfer Board. Now, the transfer board is a transfer solution that is more commonly used for someone that is in a wheelchair. However, there are those cases where, you may just find it a little bit difficult to get that reach into that vehicle seat, and you just need some sort of an extended platform beside the chair to help you sort of get perched on, adjust your body into the vehicle. But the clients that we're typically dealing with most of the time are the wheelchair users and manual chairs as well. So that's why, for this demonstration purposes, we're showing that. Now, the transfer board is designed to mount to the front position, more commonly the driver. This is a great combination for someone that is using modified driving controls, or the front passenger position as well. So there's a certain gap and space that is needed between the vehicle seat and the body of the car, this pillar, for allowing the fitment. When I say easy, for the guys in the shop to install, where it mounts off the floor seat anchorage points, so you're not really doing much mods to the vehicle. The transfer board comes in the one size, which this is that's in its largest form. It can be cut and shaped, however, it's typically this is the size, and it's designed to have some sort of a smooth slide surface for when you're doing those transfers. The transfer board, 149 kilos is the working load limit of it. So if you're within that weight, it could be a perfect solution for you. And the idea is it's just bridging that gap from vehicle seat to wheelchair. Right? Now, I can do a quick demo to show you, what that space would look like without it, and then you can then see what it would look like with. So here I'm positioned for transferring to my vehicle. Now you can see here, there's quite a big distance. Now, if I'm using my case of a manual wheelchair user, no use of the lower limbs, relying solely on the upper torso for all the strength to transfer in and out, and also I'll be doing this day in, day out. You can see the effort involved to sort of get yourself in is going to be quite high, right? But then also the risk of some sort of a fall or injury is also going to be high. So that's where the transfer board comes in, where put the platform down in place, and then it helps bridge that gap. So when you do go for your transfer, you're not having to strain yourself too much, and you're also just giving yourself that peace of mind that, okay, I can take these in smaller step portions so I don't injure myself. Now, everyone is going to have a slight different way in how they transfer, again, depending on what their capacity is with their limbs. However, though, from what I've seen with some of the clients that I've dealt with, typically try to go get the, rear side in first. So, we want to get ourselves positioned where, we're in a good location, and then try and leverage and sort of, perch ourselves across, and then transfer in, right? And then when we're in, again, either can duck in if you've got that capacity and pull yourself across, or maybe, get a leg in, get the legs in. Now, mindfully, you don't have hand controls in the way, right? Or you can adjust for that, and then get the legs in. And then, your wheelchair, that's a different topic on a different solution we'll cover. Then here we have the platform, which you need to then close. So we flip up and then fold into the pillar, and then you're driving, right? So then you can get yourself in a position needed, and then you're off to go. And then when you need to use it, get your platform up and out. Nice stable platform where then you can put a lot of your weight. As I said, 140 kilos is what the capacity is for. Now, let's say, when I was saying, look, let's forget about our wheelchair. Now, sometimes you may actually need the platform to assist you with loading a wheelchair onto the roof or into the boot. Having that platform allows you to position your body a little bit further outside the vehicle to do a lot more with the chair. Again, everyone's going to have different capacity with their body, depending on what their trunk control is and the balance as such, because if you don't have the legs here to maybe support or an arm as well, you may not be able to be in this position. All right, so it's case by case, whatever sort of best suits your needs. All right. And then when you want to get onto your chair, just simply transfer in reverse. So a great simple solution allows you to get access into the vehicle. Now with the transfer board, being that it's a manual fixed platform, you're having this fitted to cars where your wheelchair seated height is commonly the same as your vehicle seated height. So you're just going same level transfers or slight up or slight down. We've had a couple of clients where they've had the 4 drives with a fixed platform and they've kind of gone a bit of a step up and then up again into the platform. Not really recommended, as again, we're looking at the structural integrity of our shoulders and how do we create longevity with that, but that's up to the therapist to assist you with. I'm just here to kind of give you these vehicle solutions and some options. But yeah, simple yet effective, the Brawn Ability Transfer Board. If you want some more information or want to arrange an assessment, reach out to us, mobilityengineering.com.au, and we'll be able to sort you out. Catch you on the next one.